The city was falling asleep slowly, as if it didn't want to let the day go. Warm lights still glowed in the windows, and the occasional car lazily slid along the wet asphalt. Anya stood by the window looking down. She loved this moment, when the world seemed to slow down, and you could finally hear your own thoughts. Her phone vibrated on the table. She didn't even turn around. She knew who it was. Max, she whispered, as if his name could dissolve into the air. But she didn't move. Not tonight. They met 3 years ago. It was simple and perfect at the same time, like the kind of movie no one admits they watch. A cafe, rain, a mixed-up order. "Is this your latte?" "No, but I guess it is now." Max smiled like he had known her all his life. He was the kind of person who made you feel calm, not excited, not overwhelmed, just calm. Like you had finally arrived somewhere you were meant to be. And Anya fell in love. Not all at once. First, with his voice. Then, with his habit of texting. "Did you get home?" And then, with the silence where they didn't need words. They lived together for almost a year. They had their rhythm. Morning coffee, evenings with movies, silly arguments, and a silence more comforting than any conversation. Max started staying late at work. He would say, "It's a tough project right now. Just give me a little time." Anya waited because she loved him. She didn't notice how the small things began to disappear. His random touches, the way his vzglad lingered on her, his habit of telling her about his day. Love doesn't leave suddenly. It slips away like water through your fingers. It started with something small. One night, Max stepped out onto the balcony with his phone. He spoke quietly, too quietly. Anya wasn't trying to listen, but she heard it. "Yeah, I miss you too." The words hit harder than a scream. She didn't go outside, didn't make a scene, didn't ask. She just lay back down and closed her eyes. Sometimes the truth is more terrifying when it isn't confirmed. The following weeks became torture. Max grew more attentive, too attentive. Flowers for no reason, messages during the day, smiles that felt rehearsed. Anya caught herself thinking, if I didn't know, I would be happy. But now every movement felt suspicious, every late return, an explanation, every "I love you." A question she found out by accident. His phone was lying on the table, the screen lit up. "I'll be waiting for you tomorrow, as always." The name was unfamiliar, but her heart already knew the answer. Anya didn't scream, didn't cry. She just sat there, staring at the message for a long time. Then she typed, "Who are you?" The reply came almost instantly. "I think I should be asking you the same question." They met the next day. 2 women, 2 lives, 1 man. Her name was Lyra. And the worst part wasn't that she existed. It was that she loved him too. "He told me you broke up," Lyra said quietly. Anya let out a bitter smile. "He told me he was single." They looked at each other. And in that moment, they both understood everything. They weren't rivals. They were deceived. When Max came home, Anya was already packing her things. "We need to talk." "No," she said calmly. "We don't." He tried to explain, got confused, said it was complicated. "I love you." "No," she said softly. "You just didn't want to choose. That was worse than cheating. That was convenience." A few months passed. Anya stood by the window again. The same city, the same lights. But she was different. She no longer waited for messages, no longer searched for meaning in someone else's words. She learned to be alone, and it turned out not to be scary. Sometimes it was even beautiful. Her phone vibrated again. This time she walked over. A new message, not from Max. "Are you free tonight?" Anya smiled, not because it was a new love, but because it was a new chance. Love doesn't always end in betrayal, but sometimes betrayal is what makes space for something real. And the most important thing Anya learned, sometimes you have to lose someone to find yourself.